Hello folks, it is Tino here again from Double Breaker, bringing to you today the 11th DMRP set. It is called DMRP-11 Zero Birth Maji's Jornado 1059. Don't ask me what all the numbers mean, I'm not the person to ask. This set came out towards the end of September, so we are a few weeks late for this unboxing, unfortunately. Importing to the West does take a little bit of time, but very excited to bring this unboxing to you today. A couple highlights from this set. Number one, our Water Johnny card is in this set. His name is Jolly the Jornado. In addition to that, we also have a very mysterious black dragon egg card called Zero. So we're hopefully going to pull a few of those. In terms of monetary value of some of the cards that we're looking to pull today, there's a few highlights I'd like to sort of just articulate here. Each of these cards right now can go on the market for anywhere between $40 to $60. We're looking at Mirai, White Emperor's Will, Sensui Kanchan, Jack, Frogbee, Droroon Backlaster, and Perfect Nature. So if we pull any of those cards, we can essentially pay for the bulk of what it costs to purchase this set in the first place, so hopefully we get lucky. Okay. Alright, so this set does continue to focus on Gacharange creatures, noted by their different colored backings from traditional Duel Master cards, and we're already starting to pull some Gacha creatures right off the bat, so I do want to talk a little bit about that Mirai card. It's one of the ones I listed in the beginning that's quite expensive, is also a Gacha creature, and what makes it remarkable, from a gameplay standpoint at least, is that it is a 25,000 power, not 2,500, 25,000 power Gacha creature, making it an incredibly powerful card to simply summon very easily through Gacharange, through the Gacharange zone. In addition to that, it also has a World Breaker, meaning that it breaks all of your opponent's shields when it attacks the shields. So super powerful card. Why is it important that it's a Gacha card? Gacha cards can be summoned relatively easily through the effects of other creatures like auras. Essentially, you can pull out a near unstoppable 25,000 beat stick that can essentially wipe your opponent out in one turn, at least its shields out in one turn, with minimal to no effort, not having to pay any substantial mana cost. So it's kind of overpowered. Can't see it being tournament legal, I suppose, for very long, but for now it's out there and worth quite a bit of money. That's pretty. Twin Pact card. Looking very sly. Oh, I almost didn't notice, but this is a shiny Orega Aura. Wow, it's so hard to notice. Okay, lots of Gacha cards in this pack. I like this guy. Reminds me of the Toon World cards back in Yu-Gi-Oh days. And another very rare... Ooh, before I acknowledge that, I need to acknowledge this guy. Very cool Twin Pack card. Ah! Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yep, so we just pulled Jack, Frogbee. This is one of the cards that I listed in the beginning of the unboxing. So this is worth probably maybe $40, $45 right now. Is a water creature with a disproportionate mana to power ratio of 3 to 7,000. So very cheap for what you're getting there. It can't attack. When you cast a spell, you may tap any number of your creatures. For each creature that is tapped this way, that spell costs 1 less to cast. However, it can't cost less than 0. Or 0 or less, I should say. So this is essentially an incredible spell cheapening engine. And each turn when you cast a spell for the first time, draw a card. So you also get +1 every time you cast a spell. So this is a super cheap way to set yourself up for a lot of interesting spell work very early on in the game for only 3 mana. Super, super powerful card, and I can see exactly why it's worth so much right now. That's awesome. I like this guy. He's spooky. I'm going to start a pile of really cool, kooky cartoony gacha creatures. I like them. Ooh, DL20. This reminds me of the early Duel Master days. Just fantastic artwork. Firstly, I just love seeing Joker's gacha creatures. I don't know why. There's just so much going on here. The Joker insignia, the fact that it's a colorless civilization creature. I don't know, the artwork, the rainbows in the background. This just makes me happy. I can't express why, it just does. So this guy's called Line Forth. Assuming you meet the requirements in your mana zone, this card sort of serves as a automatic blocker in a way. It kind of forces your opponent to direct their attacks towards it. So kind of a nice little distraction card, if you will. I can see the tip here. I know it's coming. There's a master card in this pack. All right. So this is, of course, Jolly the Jornado. He is the Water Civilization Jolly card? I don't know. Obviously a master rare, and it has a new ability to the set. It's unique to the set. Master Joker's Tornado. It's kind of similar to a lot of other Joker's boss cards, like Shotgun Dragon, in that you return a bunch of Jokers to your hand, and then you can summon the boss creature under easier summoning conditions. Looks totally worth it, and it's just a badass looking card. Also has Double Breaker, but what's great about this is when he is summoned, you Gacharange summon 3 times. So you go to your Gacharange zone, and you pull the top 3 from the Gacharange zone, like these guys here, for instance. So fun times there. Really nice. Not too many fire cards in the set that I've seen so far. Oh, and a very rare dual colored twin pack card. And another very rare. A lot of very rare Joker twin packs in this set. Really cool, apocalyptic looking guy. Ooh, yeah. This is Shempazare, Holy Judgment Officer. This creature costs 1 less to summon for each of your creatures in the battle zone. It can't cost less than 1, so the more cards you have, the cheaper it gets. Also has the blocker ability, as many strong light civilization creatures do. Triple breaker, so breaks 3 shields. And whenever one of your creatures attacks, choose one of your opponent's creatures and tap it. At the start of your opponent's next turn, that creature doesn't untap. Oh, another shiny aura. So this is Zaha Elha Kyokugenku. Very nice stuff. It's a CD. It's a Walkman? It's a Walkman Joker. Oh, and oh, forget all these guys. Let's take a look. So, this is Code Heaven. Another one of the master rares in this set. So a lot going on here. Again, this is an Orega Aura. Like many Orega Auras, the attached creature gets Powered Breaker. Also has a novel ability called D-Loop System. After the attached creature's attack, you may cast a spell from your opponent's graveyard for no cost. If you do, put that spell on the bottom of your opponent's deck, then you may attach this aura to another of your Gacharange creatures. So you can move this aura around between creatures, and then at the end of your turn, Gacharange summon. So a very powerful way to swarm the field with lots of your gacha monsters. Bun Bun, Karate Hamster. He's cool. Oh, this is Hakini, Leatcry faerie. It's a snow fairy. Wow. So you get a free extra creature on the board just by having this creature attack. And when it attacks, it has 6,000 power total. So not an insignificant amount of power there for 2 mana. I see another shiny card. Oof. Oh boy. We're gonna laugh about this later and I'll explain why. But this is Intense Vacuuming Twist. It's a shield-triggered spell card. One of the various reprints in this set, as you can tell by its gold rare trimming, common of DMRP sets. Very beautiful spell card, and we'll talk a little bit in a second about why I'm laughing here. So I took the liberty of ordering some singles in advance. And of course, among those, my intense vacuuming twists, which we just talked about a moment ago. So I have doubles of these, which is fun. So also went out of the way to grab ourselves a Maji God brand. So this is the third and final master rare in this particular set, in addition to Jornado and Code Heaven. It is a fire Gacharange creature, as you can, again, once you can tell from just the unique backing of the card. Looks a little bit, if you get in close here, it looks a little bit like a Transformer, kind of like Optimus Prime. If you get to mass summon a bunch of fire creatures, this card gets super duper, super powerful really fast. Maybe if you have overloaded with fire gacha creatures, for instance, in your Gacharange zone, you essentially get a second attack out of all of your creatures that turn. So seems like a really strong way to overpower and strong arm your opponent really quickly. The last card that I'm really excited about is a single that I picked up called Zero. This was very popular in the promo material leading up to DMRP-11's release. And as you can obviously see at first glance, it's a very unique card. Not really any other card in the game quite like it. It's pretty dark, it's pretty black, not a ton of contrast on the card, and if you can kind of get up close, you can see some of the details. The text is still legible despite the darkness, and it does have a bit of a rainbow glimmer in the light. It is a super secret rare. And it seems that this is a new type of creature, Dragon Zero. Looks like it's the egg of a dragon to be born. Looks kind of like a little bit of an egg or an eyeball or something like that in the center of the card. So there you have it. Was I'd say, relatively successful pull. Again, even though he's not one of the most impressive looking cards from the roster today, we did pull Jack Frog B. So once again, thanks everyone so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and can't wait to send you some more Duel Masters unboxing content. Stay tuned.